Hey guys, welcome back to Uppbeat Homestead. I'm Jenny. I'm going to be planting some beans and peas today. I have a little bit of time left before rain gets here, and I figured I've got these buckets. I think I'm gonna plant them both in the buckets here. So I've got this one and I've got another one over there. So let's get these filled up and let's get these beans and peas planted, and then I'm planning on building a trellis type thing for the peas. So let's get that going. Okay, so this first one is going to be relatively easy because these are bush beans. So I'm not going to have to do any type of trellising or anything like that for them. So all I'm going to do is just plant them in here. That's it. And then we're going to give it a good watering and see how they turn out. Now all I put in here, down at the very bottom, I put some big rocks and some bigger pieces of like log and stuff like that that were over there. They've been in the compost for a while, but they hadn't completely, they're still big. So I put those in the bottom just to kind of help the drainage a little bit and to fill in so that I'm not filling this so full. And the rest of this is just filled with my compost. I've had pretty good success so far with this compost, so I'm not really doing anything extra. And since this is my first year, I'm really intimidated by all of the fertilizers and stuff that are out there. There are a few things that I've done, but I haven't really gone crazy with fertilizing. So I'm gonna kind of stick with it from here on out. I may change things a little bit as we go, as things start to progress. But for now, I'm just leaving it this, or like this, until the sprouts come up and until everything is looking pretty good. I did buy a couple of fertilizers that I'll probably start coming in, like my tomatoes and peppers and stuff that are already somewhat established. I'll probably start giving them a regular feeding and stuff, but as far as doing these from seeds, I'm just gonna leave these alone until they come up. So all I'm gonna do here, I have two different kinds. One of them is called a slenderette, and the other one is called a strike bean. The slenderette is one, these are the older seeds. I have probably had these for over 10 years. So I'm gonna plant these a little more heavily. I'm gonna do one half the slenderette and then the other half the strike bean. But these, the older ones, I am gonna plant a little bit more heavy just in case. I planted several other seeds from this same package. This was one of those big packages that they were doing. I think this was actually back during Y2K stuff, so it's longer than what I was thinking. They might not be quite that old, but it was kind of that same thing, you know, where everybody was really stocking up on stuff. So I have had these for a very, 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 very long time. But I've planted several others, and they're actually coming up. So I'm still gonna plant these a little heavy, and then we may just have to kind of thin them out as they come up, but I'm going to do that. The other side are the strike beans, and these I got this year from MI Gardener. So all I'm going to do is, now I'm doing the high intensity gardening, so I'm putting a lot in a small space. So I'm just going to kind of do a ring around this, this little pot here. And I'm going to do half in this side over here in these slenderettes, and these are the ones that I'm going to plant a little heavier. I may be doing them way too heavy, but I have noticed that like on some of the flowers over there, I planted them kind of heavy, and I did get some come up, but not very many. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how these do. I may have way overdone this, but that's it. I'm just gonna cover those up. And then this other side, we won't plant quite as heavy on this other side, since these are the new beans. Okay. And that's it for this bed. I'll give these a good watering when we're done, and we'll see how many of these we get to come up. Now let's move over to the peas. Okay, I'm going to do roughly the same thing here with the peas. It's the same setup as far as the soil and stuff goes. Nothing special in here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a little kind of a circle around here. These are the same thing. I have one that is from that older packet of seeds, and then I have a new one from MI Gardener. So the older one are Alaska peas, and the new ones are spring blush peas. Both of these need some kind of trellis to grow on. So I'm going to make like a teepee in this little pot here, and we're going to try to get them to grow up that teepee. So I don't know how many is too many, so we're just winging it. We're gonna go for it. We're not huge pea eaters, so I'm not worried about getting like some kind of bumper crop out of here, but we do eat them in a few things, so I'm good with having some, but I don't want to be overrun with peas. So let's get these going. These are the Alaska peas, and I'm gonna do them the same way, just do half and half. And I'm gonna plant these a little heavy, just because. And then the other side we'll do with the blush beans. I thought these were so pretty, spring blush. They're pretty. It says they're a sweet pea. And the Alaska peas, from what I'm reading, man, they look like they really take off when you get them to grow. They do really well. So. Okay, and then we're just going to cover those up. And then let's get our trellis material. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do for the teepee on the peas is to use just some branches that have fallen down around the property, and kind of make my own little teepee. Trying to repurpose as much as I can, but I still want it to be sturdy, so I don't want anything real flimsy. It's got to hold the weight. But from what I read, I believe those only get roughly about 3 feet tall. So I think this would be enough. So we're going to try it. We're going to see how this goes. So let's gather up some of these and get them over there at our little bucket. you think? I like the kind of weird wispy things. I'm weird. Let's see what it looks like. What do y'all think? I like it. I think it's cool. Okay, so there we have it. There are our beans and our peas. I hope you could see that. Let me turn it around so you can see them better. So this is our peas. I love that. I think it turned out so cute. I love it. I like the kind of whimsical kind of look to it. Little crazy little ones jutting out of the top and making use of what I had. And this one's just kind of boring, but you know, it'll be good here in a few days. So I'm anxious to see how well these things do. So I'm excited. One more thing down. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this time. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Y'all go out and plant something. It's so much fun. It's just so much fun to see your hard work and everything come out and see those little bitty sprouts. It just puts a smile on your face. So anyway, that's it from the garden. I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.